Hello and welcome back to TCG Dreamland. Flesh and Blood Outsiders came out today and we're going to take a little look at it. If you want to see a box opening, I'm planning on getting a box or two tomorrow. So subscribe if you want to see an actual box opening. But for this video, we're going to talk about the Marvels and the print run and relative, abundance of every card. And so let's hop right into it. The Marvels, they made a big change to the Marvels. So if you have been watching the last couple sets, especially the first Fab 2.0 set, there was a whole bunch of Marvels. And the thing was that even though there was a whole bunch of them, they weren't particularly rare. They had like a 1 in every 2 box hit rate. They were extremely expensive because people loved them. And so I think they have adjusted because of that. This set only has 3 Marvels in it, and I'm pretty sure the hit rate is significantly lower than it was in the previous 2 sets. So if we look here, Code of Frailty, Codex of Frailty, Codex of Bloodrot, and Codex of Inertia, they have this kind of parchment text like an kind of like a sketched card on a parchment background, which is new for this set. They're kind of cool looking. I don't really personally think they're as cool as the last couple sets, but they are significantly more rare than the Marvels from the last 2 sets, and they are significantly more expensive. So let's take a look at them specifically. Lowest listing, $345 essentially. There are literally only 10 listings of it. So extremely rare. This is the morning of release day, so there will be more copies, in the next couple days coming up, as well as the price will be dropping because everyone's going to try to undercut each other. But there have not been any sales. You can see the last sale was on the 21st, and it was for 400. So already the price dropping a little bit because there's more listings. And yeah, that is extremely expensive. I mean, that 2-3 times more expensive than any Magic the Gathering card has been lately. So let's see. Next one, Codex of Bloodrot. Also, there was a sale yesterday for just under 400. Prices, there's only 3 listings for this one. Quite high price there. Still right at $400 basically. And then it looks like I didn't pull up the third, or did I? No, I didn't. But the third one, not sure why, but this one's less by quite a bit than the other two. Only $246. But then let's get into also something that they've been doing for a while, but I don't think they've been this expensive in a while, is that they have these legendaries, but they're like extended arts, which basically for Flesh and Blood just means that the text box is kind of see-through. And so these apparently extremely rare as well. Only 6 listings, basically at $400, same price as the Marvels. I believe this is the other one. Yeah, this is the other extended art legendary. Again, only 3 listings and it's right at $400. I mean, these prices are absolutely insane. This is kind of interesting. Let me know if you're someone that knows more about how the gameplay works and if this card is good or not. Let me know in the comments because this is the Fabled and oh wait, is that not the Fabled? Hold on. It says it's Fabled, but it's got the color. I think it's Fabled. Anyways, there's only one Fabled in the entire set, and supposedly the Fabled card is supposed to be the most rare pull, but there's currently 31 listings. And it's selling for half the price, well, just over half the price of some of these Marvels. So very interesting to me because usually the Fabled is the most expensive card in the set because it's the most rare card in the set. You're not even guaranteed to get one of these per case of 4 boxes. I mean, these are like 1 in 2 or 3 cases usually. So very odd to me that there's so many listings compared to the Marvels, but maybe it's just not a good card? I don't know. Each opposing hero. Interesting. Yeah, maybe it's just not a very good card. But let's go back to this so we can see very low amount of all those really rare cards. Even the legendaries, we can see 45 listings, 38 listings, 40 listings, 38 listings. And their value is not bad. Obviously, the market price is not updated since pre-sale prices. But you can see lowest listing 38, 80 for that one, 60, 68 basically, 89.50. So the legendary prices are holding up very well. Box prices, this is something I wanted to talk about. For the overall print run, as you can see with a lot of the rare cards, as well as the number of listings for the actual booster boxes, there are only 18 listings and not a huge amount. Obviously, you can see this one has 23 boxes, 28 boxes, 20 boxes, 20 boxes. But I mean, comparatively to, the other big card games, not a ton of product on TCG Player. And I wanted to mention that all of the LGSs around me don't seem like they're getting a lot of supply of this. I mean, there's one particular LGS which I usually order online from because they're like an hour drive away, but they'll ship free for orders over like $100. And they were selling these. They usually have extremely good prices for Magic and Pokemon, and they were selling these for $100 a box, and they sold out. So I don't know how much product of this is actually out there. It seems to me like they have drastically cut the print run. I mean, once Fab 2.0 started, essentially, they just drastically cut the print runs. But even now, I mean, this seems like there's less outsiders on the market than there even has been of the last two sets, which were both Fab 2.0. So very interesting. Long over are the days of boxes just selling for map, because lowest listing $85, and it very quickly goes up to $90, over $90. There's a jump from $90 to almost $100 right there. But I mean, not a terrible amount of supply. There's probably what, 70, 80 boxes below $100. So yeah, very reduced print run size. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. The Majestics, some of them, not bad prices at all. I mean, the non-foil for $20 is pretty good for a Majestic. Let's see, normal 21, foil 31, not bad at all. Let's get rid of some of these tabs. All right, so Majestics, we got $20, 14, 10, 8, 9, 6, 8. That's kind of what you would expect for Majestics. Also, with the number of listings, you got 42, 60, 59, 60, 53, 59. So the Majestics are pretty on par with new release numbers. They're not particularly expensive, but that's because they're Majestics, so you get a bunch of them in every box. But I'd say overall, this set looks to be good. I mean, personally, my opinion, I'm not a huge fan of how the Marvels look in this set, but they are extremely rare. And because of that, they're going to have a very high price. So, I mean, if you're into Flesh and Blood and you wanted to pick up a box or two, and then, you can sell, like, because you always keep the lower rarity versions to play with. So it's like if you open a box and pull a Marvel, you can sell the Marvel, make more money than you spent on the box, and then keep a lower rarity version of it, or buy the lower rarity version of it if you wanted to actually use it in a deck. So it's like Flesh and Blood has definitely made a turnaround. I'm liking the direction that they're going. So I think that's everything I want to talk about. If you want to see a box opening, I'm going to have one tomorrow, hopefully, if I can get a box or two. We'll see if the LGSs around me still have some. So make sure to subscribe if you want to see that, and I'll see you guys in the next video.